minus 10 minutes. Minus 9 minutes. Minus 8 minutes. Minus 7 minutes. minus 5 minutes. Minus for minutes. Minus 3 minutes. Minus 2 minutes. Minus 1 minute. Stand by.
Hey everybody. Ooh, my camera is fucked up. Well, we'll fix that, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we got a treat for you tonight, which apparently includes screwed up camera placement. So we're gonna fix that. Ah, my head is still cut off. I'll have to fix that. Okay, hang on. I have it on the top of like an old laptop, and it's just a little too short, man. We're gonna fix that. Boink. There we go. See if that's a little better. Wah, yes, hello, Zero. Wah, wah, you're not helping. You're still not helping, Zero. Okay, well, you know what? That is about as good as it's going to get. And then I'm going to check my audio to make sure that A, B, C, D, doing that C, super sibilance. You know what? I can live with that. I can live with this. I can live with this. I have assignments. Yeah, Subaru. What do you want, Zero? Do you want attention? Is that what you want? She's been like this all fucking day. You gonna let me play? So, Puyo Puyo is just the warm-up game because, ladies and gentlemen, Vector Man, I promised, Ninku finally came from Japan. Actually, it's in really, really good shape. It came in on Friday, and the disc is immaculate. So, after we do our little warm-up dance, we'll put this baby in here and play it. But the disc is in no scratches, no nothing. And I did test it. It's in great, great shape. Because the other copy I had, I guess it had like a scratch or whatever. And what I did not realize is I'm probably not going to bother to set it up with the mission stick tonight. But it apparently does work with the mission stick. I don't know if you can see. There we go. It's probably going to be like blurry because it doesn't... Yeah, it works with the mission stick. A lot of the games do not work with it. Oh, well, I had to pay for this out of my own pocket, but the dude I bought this from on eBay, I figured I'd give him a shout out. He put this little card in there. Game of Japan, much better deals than eBay. Just too bad because I ended up buying it from him on eBay. So, yeah, so this hit-japan.com, and then he had it. But yeah, no, the game came, and it was in perfect shape, and it actually loaded. So after this, we are going to have some fun with Mission Stick. Yeah, it's just the Japanese, it's the Japanese arcade. In fact, I have one. Here, I'll show you. I don't have it plugged in right now. Maybe I can, I guess, I suppose. I just was going to play it with the... stupid thing. So, it's a little dusty. I don't always play, but this is the mission stick. That's the Japanese one that I have. And I need to dust it because it's a bit dusty. I'm just putting it back in here. I guess I don't... It's nice to have arcade controls, but I don't tend to get too precious about it. Where is the fucking remote? Yeah, I don't tend to get too precious about it because I already have an arcade machine. I have a Sega arcade machine. So I'm not always super crazy about... I'm just taking my remote and turning the sound on the thingy doodle so that I can actually hear, because I've got it running through my video card and I have it running through my doodly doo. Not really sure if the doodly doo is the technical term, but it is now. But yeah, so we'll give this a go and see where we is. Where we is. It's been a very, very interesting week, I gotta say. But yeah, I am quite happy that it finally came in. It's weird. It took an extremely convoluted trip here. Like, I don't really know what the deal was going on with eBay, because they sent it through the Pitney Bowes global shipping or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So it went completely the opposite way that you would think. So it went to California, like it went from California, and then it went to New York, and then you figure, okay, well, New York, we're getting pretty close to the Canadian border. And then it went all the way down back to California, and then to Florida, and then it went to the deep south, and then it slingshotted back up, and then when it got to Canada, it didn't. There was no updating, so it's like the Canadian Postal Service did not feel the need to provide any updates. I got updates from Japan Post as it was kind of making its way through Japan. As fucked up as the route was with USPS, I still got scans, so I knew where it was. And then as soon as it got to Toronto and got on a Canadian soil, I was just like, fuck you, man. You don't need to know where your package is. You can just sit there. And so that I was not hugely thrilled with. I get that Canada Post and the Union are at odds, but holy shit, man. Like, it's not that complicated. Anyway, be that as it may, it is here now, and I am quite chuffed about it. I am also pleased. I'm pleased that it played properly and that it does not have any scratches and is not damaged, and I can actually play the game, because the other version that I had was damaged. Clearly, because it kept freezing and like basically right at the menu. I don't know why. Yeah, it zigzagged all throughout the United States. Yeah, literally. I don't know why it was such... And apparently this is a thing with eBay. I guess I've been fortunate enough that I haven't really had it happen to me yet, but it is something that happens to people, I guess, and now it's my turn. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's here now. It's here now. So, what can I say? What can I tell ya? I'm not playing well. I was sort of like, do. Not much of a multitasker in terms of getting things. Yeah, the wait was over, was a month or maybe a little over a month. It took a long time to get here. And you're right, Vector Man. I bought it a long time ago. And I was like, where the fuck is it? Took a very long time to get here. Okay, I'm not having a shining success at this. No, that's not good. This is not gonna save me. Yeah, the wait was it was a long time for it to get here. I was not hugely impressed with it at all. I was gonna have whiskey tonight, but I ended up having wine earlier, and I don't think that's gonna mix real well, so I think I'm just gonna be stuck. I have chocolate. That sort of counts, doesn't it? What I should have done is I should have bought more wine, and then I, for whatever reason, chose not to. Yeah, I'm sort of anxious to see what it's pretty cool looking. Like I didn't play it for long. I just ran one match because I just wanted to make sure that the disc was running and that there weren't any issues and that it seemed to be going fine. Which, from what I could see, it was. So, but this is a good warm-up game. I find this is a relatively low octane sort of a game, and it works pretty well for me as of late. I know historically I have had Last Bronx as my warm-up game, but you know what? Maybe we'll just DQ something different. Why the fuck not? Why not? Why not? You know, it's too bad that the Saturn was so difficult to develop for. Hello, Zero. Zero. Wah. Yeah, you're not helping, Zero. Yeah, you're not helping. Yeah, you're not helping. You're distracting me. You're ruining my game with your hijinks. Yeah, wham. I'm still on stage 1. I should be on stage 2 by now. Oh, I could have put that over there. C0, you're distracting. Low octane at the beginning. Yeah, absolutely. Zero. Stop it. You're getting caught in all my cables. Like, fuck off. Fuck off. And 1. We've now established that this is a chick. It was really one of those things that it was not clear, at least not to me, for the longest time. That was a stupid move. Zero, stop it. You'd probably be the wrong person to ask what made the Saturn difficult to develop for. I heard that it was difficult to compile and program for. I heard, that's what I heard, at least anyway. I have not done any code homebrew for the Saturn, so I have no first person experience with that. It's just what I heard. I have been poking away at developing for the Sega Genesis, and I don't find that bad, but people are like, oh, it's so hard to... So, I don't know, maybe the Saturn isn't that hard to develop for. People are saying that the Sega Genesis is really hard to develop for, and... I mean, I've been poking away at it, and I haven't run into too many situations where I'm tearing my hair out. I mean... But it's a hobby. I'm taking my time. I'm not, you know, it's not something that I'm really whipping myself over. Wow, that was stupid. That was a dumb thing for me to do. I guess I may as well finish this wine. I have lots of whiskey, but I can't have wine. I can't have whiskey after having, like, I have like an inch left. Just 1 inch. I have open source dev kit. I don't have like an official Sega dev kit, but yes, I do have a dev kit, and I can debug, and I can load things on an EverDrive and plug it in and test my code in that. I mean, so far I've just done a little bit of side scrolling and some Hello World type shit, but I don't know, it's been working. It's mostly C with some assembly, which I'd programmed in my younger years, so I don't find it too bad. Ironically, I originally wanted to try my hand at doing a homebrew title for the Master System. And the Master System is actually more complicated to develop for, I found, than the Genesis, because it's all assembly. Whereas at least with the Genesis, I can do some stuff in C, and then other things if I want a little bit more hands-on. Like, I'm not hands-on. If I wanna, I can do stuff in assembly. But unless I'm doing something wrong, which is entirely possible, by the way, I could very much be. Elaborate on complexity. Well, I can't speak for the Saturn, but between the Master System and the Genesis, as I've been kind of poking through it, I just found that it took a lot more code and a lot more instruction to tell the Master System. You have to handhold the Master System more. You have to tell it, I want this pixel to do this at this time. Whereas with the Genesis, because you're able to write certain things in C, you can write trigger events. So you don't have to write everything manually. You can just kind of do if this, then, if that, then. Whereas with the master drive, you have to tell it every event that you want all the time. So you can't really, I don't know if automate is the right word. In C, it's object oriented, so you can kind of have an overall code and then reference little pockets of code when you want to do certain things. Yeah, so for example, in C is sort of object oriented. So, sorry, pop burp. Yes, 0. So, if I write something in C, I can write an overall code structure that more or less outlines everything for the most part that I want the program to do. I can say, this is the flow I want it to take. This is but instead of having to write out every single timing for every single event, I can basically treat it almost in a Boolean way. So I can program a bunch of events and have them as subroutines, and then have certain conditions that will trigger those events. So so let's say I have, it's a daytime scene and it's like a ship. It's like, I can put a trigger that if the ship is above a certain amount of pixels on the screen, then this will happen. And instead of me having to say, as soon as this pixel on this sprite hits above pixel blah 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 on the total matrix of the screen, then do this. And then on this pixel hit this. Instead of telling it exactly what to do, I can tell it to hit a trigger event, because maybe I want to randomize something. So instead of me writing all the code 1 2 3 4 5 6 blah, 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 saying at every pixel, everything, every event is scripted out, I can say, for example, if this sprite goes up to this pixel or this far down the screen or whatever, and whenever it passes this threshold, this pixel on the screen, then instead of saying I have to give it an exact instruction, I can tell it to trigger code. So the code can then have multiple options. So I can have a randomizer, or maybe he dies, or maybe he loses a life, or so instead of me having to write hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lines of code and have everything all interlinked so that everything is together, and if I want to change something, it breaks the whole thing and I have to do it all later, like basically, whereas with C, an object-oriented program, I can trigger conditions. So I can have all these little pockets of code, and then I can say when this happens in the program, then trigger this code, and then I can give different options in that code, which makes things more. It also makes things faster. So I can provide a list of trigger events that I want under certain conditions. I don't necessarily have to say on this pixel at this time, if this is fired, do X. All I have to do is say, if these conditions are met, then trigger this line of code. And then I can go in and then I can have pockets of those things in other lines of code. So it's easier to randomize things. It also, in many cases, makes it easier to change things because all of these are referencing something else. It also makes it easier to debug. So if you write something and there's an error, it crashes a game or whatever, it's a lot easier to basically figure out what you fucked up. So instead of you going through thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of lines of code, you can go, okay, well, I know that this kind of problem is only going to happen with certain conditions. Yes, hello, Tilk. Hi. Do you want to code for me? Do you want to code for me? It's the dog. What do you want? You just went out. You had your dinner. I gave you your stick. I gave you your treats. You went to Cabela's and pretty girls gave you attention and treats. Yeah, you want for nothing. Go lie down. Go lie down. You are spoilt. I have no sympathy for you. Go lie down. Tilk, go lie down. What, do you want a fucking wine list? Lie down. Good boy. Holy jeez. Yeah, well, yeah, programming dog. Yeah, he wants attention, and he gets lots of attention. But yeah, context sensitive type. Yeah, context sensitive stuff. You can provide context instead of having a basically not master plan, but basically have every single thing drawn out. You can just say, here's the overall structure that I want. And when this happens, then I want to have the ability to run these options. And those options can be in their own area of code. And nothing says programmer like cold pizza and warm beer or warm pop. Although this is quite cold. And I had a very nice pizza that had a nice thin crust made of cauliflower of all things. Never would have known it. It was actually quite nice. Tilk, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I don't know what you want. I don't know what he wants. Whatever it is that he wants, he's not getting. I'm telling you, man, this dog is spoilt. What the fuck do you want? Like, what do you want? What do you want? I don't know what you want. Tilk, what do you want? I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. What do you want? What do you want? I don't know what you want. Tilk, go lie down. Go lie down. Go lie down. I don't know what he wants. Chocolate potato cake. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he wants. Tilk, lie down. I don't know what your deal is, bud, but jeez, Lou. Tough. Germans, man, I'm telling you. This game is so fucking happy. Cauliflower pizza crust. It's I think they just made it out of cauliflower flour, so it just tastes like a very light pizza crust. That's actually pretty nice. So it depends who makes it. Hello, Zero. I have a wide variety of fuzzy things. Not making a shining success at this, though. I'll try another game or two. And then we'll move over to Ninku. We'll have a little bit of fun. There we go. We can just speed up our synaptic split here. Then we might just have ourselves a little party, huh? Oh, fuck! I wanted that to go over the other way. Well, that just sucks goat balls, man. That sucks. Ah. There we go. There we go. Not going, man. Not going, man. One more. Then Ningu. Must go faster, must go faster, must go faster. Keep giving me shitty pieces. I had good blobs, and now I'm getting not so good blobs. Too many blobs. There's blobs everywhere. So many blobs. So many blobs. Arigatos, blah 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 blah. Don't worry. I'll be honest. I've been a little distracted tonight, so I'm not exactly doing my. I'm not exactly playing brilliantly. I'm gonna move on to Ninku after this anyway, because I'm about to die anyway. I think we all wanna. I think we've all waited long enough to see Ninku, don't you? I think that is a great way to deal with a Saturday night, in my view. Yeah, I'm fucked. So let's rock some Ninku here. Well, I guess I could. Don't give up a tap if you don't have to. Although I was like, oh, I'm done, but I was not quite done. I will dig myself out of my hole. Here I was thinking I was done like dinner, and I had a little bit more work that I could have. Okay. I'm actually a little surprised that I guess it just goes to show not to cash in all your chits. Sometimes it doesn't, Oh, that was stupid. Okay, now I'm fucked. I swear to God that was not... that was not me trying to self-sabotage. I know, it was really looking like that, that's for sure. Tonight's broadcast is not brought to you by Fireball. It is brought to you by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, even though they're not paying me for it, and I have no official affiliation with them whatsoever. MD Content, or MD Coca-Cola Limited, Toronto, Ontario, M5A1L1, used under license. Bottled in Canada. Ingredients: carbonated water, caramel color, phosphoric acid, aspartame, potassium benzoate. Natural flavor: potassium citrate, acesulfame, potassium, caffeine. Vinoca tenurix contains phenylalanine. That took me a minute. Yep, started digging myself out and the CPU is like, nope. CPU is like, fuck you, white dude. We're cranking this shit up to level 9. Alright, Ninku time. Should probably change the battery in my my Saturn, cause it thinks that it's 1994. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Ready for action. Yeah, whatever he said. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but it's awesome. All right. Let's rock this shit. While I burp like a pig. Play a hot red. There we go. It's a very interesting style. Like this, you know, I was reading reviews on it and people were saying, the gameplay sucks and whatever. I didn't think it was that bad. Like, I didn't I didn't play as this character in the original. Like, I don't find it that bad. Like, it's not. I wouldn't put it on the same level as Street Fighter. But okay, I'm not doing as well with this character. When I turn it on, I play as like this little tiny dude, and he was great. This game feels very 1995. Wow, this character is okay, let's see if we can. You know what? It wouldn't be the first time that I tried to master a character that was a lot weaker than an opponent, so I will just figure out how. Big difference in between these characters. All right. Let's up the ante, shall we? Yeah, you were one. I lost. Yes, I want to continue. Jeez, I only played this game once. This is the first time I played this game with this character. Tilk, you better not be licking your paws, bud. So this character's attacks, like, there is a huge difference in. So the only thing I can connect with so far with this character are the knees. And I have to jump out of his way, and he blocks, so it's not really a very even fight. I don't like to say a fair fight. Okay, alright. I'm getting Sarah versus Lion vibes here. But even in... And I also find the contacts have a disproportionate amount of damage. It's a shame that we didn't get cool stuff like this from Japan. The Saturn X-Men versus Street Fighter is a testament to that. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. And I really like the visual style of this game. I like this 2D, fully hand-drawn, not even like with a 3D background, and I find that it's a very interesting style. I don't think that the mechanics are as bad as everybody says they are. I do find that when a character gets a connection, I do find the amount of damage is disproportionate. So there's not a lot of defense. It's like the characters are made of paper. Yes, I know they're flat. I wasn't trying to make a joke, but so there isn't really a huge learning curve, and I'm pretty. So it's like you have to get in there and then hit. Too much hardware released at once, yeah. That's fair. Like, I won that one, but I should not have been able to do that much damage with just two kicks. Like, that's just not. But it plays well. Like, I don't really know what people are bitching about. I think it's fun. It's not a button masher. I wouldn't say it's an unbelievably technical fighter, but it's fun. And it's not a button masher. So, but I don't know. I think it's pretty fucking cool if you ask me, but what do I know? I'm not, out in the desert in my underwear. Could be. Where does all that water come from? Oh, he made the water. Like, a lot of this is just being able to get in and hope it connects. Because you get one you get one connection or one or two, and that's it. See, like, he got one hit and then... Well, I mean, like, they have... When I say it's like paper, it's like they just fold like a cheap suit. Look at how much damage that one of us gets with one kick. Okay, that was a bad example. Make me a liar. Why don't you, like, look. You get one well-placed kick. It just, the game, it doesn't feel like it has any weight. Okay, I withdraw my objection. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I guess I just didn't understand. But it doesn't, it does, I will say it doesn't feel like the characters have a lot of weight. No, I wasn't expecting Funadoshi either, but here we are. Funadoshi. Yet here we are. Starting to think, kind of be able to wrap my head around the mechanics a little bit. Is basically find a hole, and then when there's a hole, then just try and hit within it. Yeah, the hits don't have any beef. They don't have any beef. Like, you do. I don't feel the mass of when they hit, but it's fun. And I think the mechanics are okay. I don't, like I say, I don't know what it is people are bitching about, but I don't know. I like it. I think it's fun, personally, but... Ooh. Orange Town, where everything is orange all the time. Do you like orange? Nothing rhymes with orange, man. Take this, you and your too tight jeans and your stupid fucking bolero slack. Okay. I don't like it's. I would say it's not a button masher. I wouldn't say it's a super. It's kind of like a remedial Street Fighter. Like you do, it does appear that you do need to know your combos, but it's not super. You don't need to be one of these people, I think, that if you're reasonably good at fighting games, like you're not gonna have to really kind of hone your skills to be the best of the best like you do when you play Tekken or Virtual Fighter or any of these sorts of games that are alive. What do you want, doggy? What do you want? Okay, do you want to go through? Is that what you want? What do you want? Okay, you're going to distract me? Do you want to go through? Is that what you want? You want to go through? Yeah, doggy wants to go through. Okay, you want to go in the kitchen? Because it's colder in the kitchen? Tilk, you want to go in the kitchen? Is that what you want? Oh, you can't get through. Here. You want to go in the kitchen? What do you want? What the fuck do you want? Do you want to go through? Is that what you want? Okay, well, tell you what. I'm going to go back and keep playing the game until you figure out what the fuck you want. Telk, okay, go do whatever it is you're doing. Everything is there to fucking annoy me. Alarms and beepers and bops and bloops and all this other fucking shit, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, and the 2.5D graphics are cool. And they're smooth, and they're not clunky, and the camera doesn't catch. And I don't know, I think it's cool. You don't get a lot of that. Ow. Oh, this is... I didn't time that very well. It doesn't look like you can do, like, combos. You can time them, but it's like... Oh, yeah, it's very different. It's very different. It doesn't look like any other game I've played. Where else do we get to go now? I'm gonna keep playing as her. That was the character that I was playing when I tested it when the game came on Friday to make sure it worked. Hello, Zero. Yeah, you're not helping very much. Zero. Yeah. What is it with you? The both of you idiots are so fucking needy. So, unless I haven't figured it out yet, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 combo that you get like multiple hit combos. There we go. Yeah, this stage is sick. Zero, you are not helping me. Zero. Stop it. I'm trying not to be overly reliant on the same move all the time, because it doesn't, in my view, demonstrate much of a mastery of the controls. It's just, he's such a short little shit, right? So it's, everything is zero. But this little giblet head keeps rushing me, so... Oh, come on. Come on. Zero, you are being a pain in the ass today. Okay, he's up in the game a little bit. Ooh. Smack me up, you little shit. Seem to have more success with these kind of rear... I didn't actually see what he hit me with there. I didn't actually see what that move was. No, I actually would say that it doesn't. It's actually pretty different. Why is it starting again? Is that a game over? I guess so, huh? Oh, that sucks. I wanted to play more. I thought it would let me keep going, but okay. Zero, what is your problem? Like, seriously, what is your problem? I don't know what your problem is. What do you want? I guess so, one loss and that's it. Zero, do you want attention? Is that what you want? Hang on, this cat will not be denied. Zero, do you want attention? Because you're driving me nuts. Here. Do you want attention? Is that what you want? Stop walking around in circles like an idiot. I'm not going to chase you. Like, just, if you want attention, come and get it. This isn't a massage parlor where you give a 20 and you get a happy ending. Just come on over here and just, there you go. I'm not sure. It seemed like it was one loss and then it makes you start again, but I don't know. Honestly, this is the first time I've really played it. Like, when I got it on Friday, I didn't even play through a whole match. I played one game to make sure that it didn't freeze at the menu. So this is really the first time, honestly, that I've actually played this game. I have not actually played this game. This is my first experience with this is with you. Which is a very nice way of saying, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm learning as I'm going. While the cat just keeps getting in my face and won't leave me alone. Are you going to let me get my candy? Are you going to let me get my candy? Or are you just going to be annoying like every time I try to fucking do something? Huh? Is it? I'm not sure if it's limited continuous. I mean, it's also possible that because I wasn't hugely paying attention when I died. So, yeah, that would be, I don't know, maybe somebody will do some kind of an aftermarket thing, because I know people were setting up like Sega online servers that I guess people can have that work with the Saturn, which I've looked into. I don't know how much of a community there is. I know there is for the Dreamcast, but Jiro, I would like some chocolate. Are you gonna let me get up and get some chocolate? Are you? Or are you just gonna? Yeah, this is what I get. Hey Zero, I'm going to get some chocolate now. Ugh. And Velcro cat. Okay, Velcro cat. Okay, come on. Ugh. I want chocolate. I want some chocolate. I will be back in a minute. Are you going to let me play my game? Are you going to let me play my game? Yes, no? I think it would be awesome if Sega came up with another console. You know, this actually might be a good time for it, because I think a lot of people are getting fed up with Nintendo. And, you know, Xbox, I don't know what the fuck is going on with them. And I don't know. It could be very, very interesting. Meh. 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 Wah, I need to get some chocolate. Okay, I'm going to grab some chocolate. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We got some chocolate and good times and stuff. It's fucking cold in here. They keep turning it up. Oh, this has been turned like way down. Like minus 20 degrees Celsius. Fucking ridiculous. It's too cold for this shit, man. What's hopping tonight? We got a few viewers. We got 3 viewers alone on the YouTube, and then a bunch others on Kick, and yeah, and not just winter in Canada. Winter in Western Canada, which is way colder. But Eastern Canada gets more snow. Because I grew up close to the New York border. And you get way more snow. Because it's a snow belt, like around Fort Drum and everything. But it's not as cold. Here it's way colder. But it's a dry cold, so it's easier to stay warm even though it's a lot colder here. I would say. Yeah, you're good. Sorry. Yeah, the soundtrack is awfully generic, though. Oh, there's a nice Ipase Nage throw. Would rather it was me doing it. But I don't know what the fuck that kind of throw is. It's a cool style. Like it's sort of like 2.5D. It does have that Windows 95 feel. Come on. Where? Yeah. Yeah. Loud cat. Loud cat. Loud cat. Cat is loud and angry and stuff. Yai. There we go. There we go. Oh, the soundtrack is very generic 90s. I feel like I'm in a... Like, I know it's Japanese, but I feel like I'm... Like... In, like, some bootleg video game shop in Chinatown. Maybe you should have worn some underwear. I would stop kicking you in the nuts. Of course the guy's... That was weird. Ouch. Owie, 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 owie.
弱すぎて話にもならないわ。
Sure. Back in the land of orange. Yeah, look at it. Ah. Well, that wasn't very nice, was it? Pow. I guess so. I will say though, if this guy is the resident Westerner, if he were around here, he would get laughed at. Nobody dresses like him around here, and I'm in the Arkansas, Canada. You'd get fucking laughed at so fast. Well, I see we're getting more people. Yay! Follow, like, subscribe. Digital pimpage at its finest. Jesus poop. There we go. I don't know too many fire-breathing farmers, though, I have to say. Well, shit. Oh, that was bullshit. Yeah, that was bullshit. Okay. Okay, we can try that again. Yeah, you're smug and... I'll try this again, people. We will try this again. Yeah, I have it. We have a phantom viewer, it appears, on Twitch. Vectorman, I know you're there. I wonder who the other person is. Ah! I thought I beat this guy before. This guy doesn't do too well when his ankles are whacked. Good shit with his fucking throws. Nyai, how about it? There we go. I don't actually have Twitch open because I've got everything running through Restream.
Yo.
Yo. Nothing with that other one. Guess we'll see soon enough. We'll see soon enough. Yeah, deal with this snot-nosed little shit. Snot-nosed little shit. Fuck you. Oh, that's one of them. That's one of them. Yeah, how could it? Is this like waterbending 1.0 or what? Yeah, I didn't even know that you could do that, to be honest. On okay, here we go. I hate that thing. There we go. 2 for 3. Yeah. This is a pretty cool stage. Now I'll move on to the next one and then we'll see if I'm gonna have some more chocolate. This guy looks like dollar store Shredder. This is pretty cool too. Yeah. Purple dollar store Shredder. Dollar General Shredder. Oof. Well, he was the one that finished me off there, so. Ah. guy looks like he's trying to make himself a bunch of cricket pads out of egg cartons. This is a weird character. Knockoff RoboCop. Yeah, he looks like he's made of the spare parts of all these weird. Yeah, whatever. Yes, I want to play. Oh, I knocked out Shorty. Yeah, that wasn't a bad finish. Let's see if I can finish this dipshit. Because he is a dipshit. Namely because I'm not getting what I want out of him. Weird that there's no music there. I guess not everything needs to have music. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oh, I know. 2 for 2, man. Two for 2. All right. I like these kind of whirlwind kind of kicks that are. You seem to have to time them perfectly, otherwise they don't have any power to them. It also doesn't help that you can't see this guy's hands because they're covered by that shielding, so you can't really tell. Yeah. I must find a better way of dealing with this dip. Because I'll get some hits in, but you know, he's getting off a lot of. Yeah, especially since it looks like you wouldn't need to use one. Yeah, so I got him once. I just need to get him enough that. Ended up getting that. Well, got 1 out of 3.
あんたの負け。
よーい、始め。やるな。雷鳴剣。やるな。
Okay, there's 1. Yeah, no, this is definitely. I don't know what exactly he's hitting me with, to be honest. Fuck. I can get 1 out of 3. I'm close enough to the other.
私の雷鳴剣をもってすれば貴様など敵ではない。
あんたの負け。
よーい、始め。
雷鳴剣。
やるな。やるな。よーい、始め。
雷鳴剣。
There we go. Yeah, it does seem like each character has an element tied to them.
弱すぎて話にもならないわ。
Yeah?
かかってらっしゃい。
1 second. I just need to check something real quick. I'm literally beside myself. What the? I guess so.
弱すぎて
あんたの
Snoopy Snoop. Snoopy Snoop.
よーい始め
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're the same character. She's just in purple. But I'm not sure how to do a lot of these attacks that she's doing yet. Okay, I figured out one of them, but... Yeah.
やるなやるなやるな
There we go. I don't know what people are complaining about either. I think this is cool too. I think this is worth the wait. I don't know what the fuck people are on
弱
about.
すぎて
I
話
think
にも
this
な
is
らない
great.
わ。
終わりだ。
Oh, this is cool. This is very Lupin the Third to me. The castle. Yes, yes, you can stop moving the camera around. We are very pleased with your beautiful mid-90s 3D work. Just let's get on with it.
よーい始めやるな
Arrogant little fucking angel-haired prick.
やる
無
な
様だな。
They kick him in the nuts, but he doesn't clearly have any nuts.
よーい始め
I bet you if I wanted to get in this guy's head and have an edge on beating him psychologically, all I would have to do is put something in his air conditioner.
やるな。
無駄だ。
Ah! He tried to drop a piano on me. Do I look like Bugs Bunny? Fucking guy, all he's doing is blocking everything. The power of high society. Ah. Why waste his time mingling with us commoners? He's so satisfied with his life. Why
目
is he-
障りだ。消えろ。
Yeah, good for you, bub.
あんたの負け。
Ah. Now I just want to beat this little silver spoon fucking ass KD haired dweeb. 'Cause that is what he is. He is a fucking dweeb.
よーい、始め。
I have these big long camera movements for no reason, and then they just get dropped. Can you imagine what the property taxes this guy's paying on this fucking place? No wonder he's all got all this pent up rage.
無駄だ。
やるな。
無駄だ。
There, take that, dickhead. Yeah, not so smug now, are you?
よーい、始め。
Piece of 4-course Michelin rated shit.
やるな。
Ah.
無駄だ。
I got you once, I can get you again.
無駄だ。
やるな。やるな。
If I can sing it up. Yeah. This game, the Saturn is having a little bit of difficulty trying to catch up. Or trying to keep up, I should say. It's a cool looking game though, not gonna lie. I think it looks pretty rad to me.
やるな。やるな。
Focus on the point, not the match.
無駄だ。
やるな。
無様だな。
Some fucking dipshit. Dipshit. Dipshit, 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 dipshit.
弱すぎて
dipshit.
話にもなら
愚かな。
Whatever. Whoa. Cool.
よーい、始め。
Yeah, I have it.
やるな。やるな。
I guess this guy is supposed to be Russian or something. Yeah, this guy is very clearly the boss. Ooh. And he's Christian, apparently. That tracks. Well, now we're getting badass 90s, you know, music, so. Guy's got a cape and he's got a... Yeah, well, he did the... Yeah, whatever. Alright. Moment of truth here, people. Moment of truth. Deal with this Ku Klux Klutz here. You know what this guy's like? This guy is like if Salt Lake City were metal. That's what this guy.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Our weapons are fear, surprise, and almost fanatical devotion to the Pope, and Cardinal Biggles? Get the comfy chair!
While they're all saying the comfy chair, here's question 1 of our special sound quiz. I should have worn more clothes. Wouldn't want to titillate a man of the cloth. That's a lot of fucking cloth, man. KO. Well, that was quick. Yeah. Yes, I want to continue. What show was that from? Oh, that's the rest of the Spanish Inquisition sketch. Our weapons are fear, surprise, and almost fanatical devotion to the Pope. But the comfy chair was on the Monty Python album.
Comfy chair.
The comfy chair, the comfy chair, the comfy chair. Oh, they're all saying the comfy chair. I can't remember if it was on the Contractual Obligation album. I'll have to look at it again. Monty Python. Monty Python's Flying Circus. Yeah, Monty Python had a bunch of comedy albums too, as well as their TV show. I bet this guy wouldn't be so fucking big without his cape. I bet. Well, this guy is definitely a boss. He is not that easy to deal with. In fact, I don't think I've landed more than a couple of hits. That's okay. We will work the problem, people. We will work the problem. Of all things, the priest turns you into a child. Yeah, I'm sure that was an accident. It's interesting that the architecture looks very Russian Orthodox to me. Like, it's not strictly Russian Orthodox, but the architecture is very much in line with fuck, man. Like, he just Rah! I whip my cape like the Phantom of the Opera and then you're dead. I need that cape, man. 4 years of note of it, and I didn't get no stinking cape. I have a couple of friends who are pastors, and I think they would agree with me that if only they had such a cool cape. Orthodox has way more candles, but the architecture of the church is very similar. It's like just because of where they are and the shape of the and also the nave and everything. But you are right of it. Like it's like a composite. But the architecture and the design of this does look very... They've taken a very liberal leaf from Russian Orthodox churches. But if it were Russian Orthodox, it would be like in every corner, everywhere. Actually, to be honest with you, even if it were just like an Orthodox Catholic, like French Canadian Catholic, you'd have way more candles in this. Yeah, he does have the beard for it. Oh yeah, and also charging $5 to be able to light a candle. One thing I learned as a Catholic, everything has a price. You got enough dollars, you can get your sins wiped for that. But don't tell anybody you got a good deal. I don't think him turning me into a kid is an accident. It's a little sick, but... Yeah. Feel like I did a little better there, but not quite good enough. Not quite good enough. Imagine the final boss in any fighting being the pastor of a mega church. I live in the West, I believe it. Those are the only mega bosses there are around here. You know what would be more realistic? The pastor of a mega church fighting a government auditor for like the Canada Revenue Agency or the IRS. That would be an epic game. Well, my friend, I think we are going to have to look into revoking your charitable status. Because you here seem to be happening an awful lot of exemptions in the name of God. Yeah, I think God has a big enough budget. I don't think he really needs... I'd say this guy wouldn't be so big without his robes, but then that joke would work on more than one level. God does not need money. No, he does not. God may have said, "Let there be light," but it's the priest that has to pay the electric bill. Yeah, I know. Yeah. God's messengers are just better dressed dragonfly package delivery people from Amazon. With better tips. And honestly, much nicer facilities and some pretty badass uniforms, I might add. This guy's a dick. Oh, yeah. I was raised Catholic, man. Believe me, I know how many worms can be generated from that can. This is why I'm an ex-Catholic. I believe in God. I don't really believe in the middle management, we'll just say. Catholic Church is sort of the markup from the distributor in the middle, with a couple of missing parts, like usually happens when you get furniture from IKEA. Man! I gotta find another. It's weird, like I got a couple of kicks in, so I was able to kind of get him. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's what I was doing wrong. When he... When he raises his skirt. You don't believe in it. I don't believe in it, but there's plenty of people that find that's an easy way out. I think it's easier just not to do shit in the first place that causes it, but hey, what do I know? I'm just an ex-Catholic playing video games at 40, drinking Coke and chocolate on a Saturday night. Which, as it happens, are perfect qualifications for starting a megachurch. With go-go dancers and laser lights and
やるな
and replacing collection plates with square machines at 2.95% credit card processing fees per transaction. No, God does not need money.
身の程を知れ
I like how this guy spent his entire time trying to kick my ass and then he makes the sign of the cross. I think this guy sort of missed the memo a little bit. Mind you, he wouldn't be the first, that's for sure. So I'm getting him about 30% damage. Yeah, you said it. Yeah, you said it.
帝国に背くとは
When you think you could do better?
バカ者め
What do you want? What do you want?
あんたの負け
I'm still trying to figure out more special moves than that one. So I'm not doing an amazing job executing. Yeah, you're not helping, Zero. Yeah. But hey, man, I may as well go for broke. It's button mashing time. I'm not a big fan of button mashing, but I'm not winning, so I may as well button mash and maybe something will work. If I win this with button mashing, I swear I'm gonna be... But at least it'll do things. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a practice mode in this game. 'Cause it's...
やるなやるな やるな
Every time he jumps, he just gets me mid-kick. Like he sort of anticipates everything that I can think of to try. I got a couple Okay, that should work a little better. I just had to put some new batteries in. Thank you. I was so caught up in what I was doing, I didn't really think of the one thing that seems to work with this guy is getting him basically in the shins or in the ankles, but it's hard to get him consistently to that. So there's something to it. I just need to figure out. The quarter circle things are not working that well. The only thing I'm having any success with is that shin for the ankles. But I need to turn that into something else because it's just not. That's something. But it just... Yeah. I'm not sure. I know there's a way to do this. I just haven't figured it out. She might be. I'll try doing like a double tap advance. That might do it. We'll see if maybe that might be part of it. I don't know. We'll see. We shall soon see. I'm gonna try double tap. There we go. I don't know. No, I guess maybe that was... So a double tap does get her to rush. But then it just ends up getting me killed faster. Fuck, there's gotta be something to it. There's something to it. I need to, and he blocks really well, so it doesn't really do much. And then every time I go up, like this guy blocks everything. I can kind of get him. I wonder if I can get him when he's down. Because if I could do that, then I was trying to avoid that. Like, I'm not doing amazingly with him, but there's things that are somewhat consistent. He's not that good on his feet when he gets hit in the ankles, but he has so many blocks. I'm gonna try one more. Because I need to chew on this because I don't think I'm doing. So I seem to be able to get him, but then he'll get back up and then he'll start. The one thing that I can do consistently is get some damage with the ankles, but I need to get something more than that. And that is the part. And I can rush, but I'm not timing it very well. That's the problem. And then he just blocks, and then he grabs me, and he does that. So, whatever it is that I wind up doing to get anything with him, the only consistency that I seem to be able to get is to basically kick him in the ankles. That seems to be, so far, the only thing that I can consistently get. Now, it does seem to be something I might be able to build upon, but I'm not quite figuring it out yet. But I will. I'll definitely be playing this next week. Because I want to beat this son of a bitch. See, when you jump up, then he blocks. And then you do the other one, and then he does his stuff. And sometimes that'll get a little tick, but then he's got the purple interim thing, so that just doesn't... I'm going to try one more, and I think I'm going to call this a night, because I feel like I'm in a little bit of I think I've got my needle in the groove of the wrong part of the record, and I think being able to chew on it, I'll be able to do a lot more next week. I know it's a little shorter than I normally am. I'm usually like 4 hours, but I think I'm closer to 2 today, but I got a lot of stuff I gotta do this weekend anyway for this week. So we'll but I'll have nothing but time this weekend. This coming weekend. I can go 10 hours probably, because I got really nothing after that. Because everybody's fucking off for Christmas. And I also, Jiu-Jitsu's off for a bit too, so I don't have any class. But I also want to I really want to chew on this game. It's interesting. Like, it's kind of frustrating, but also not, because you know how this stuff is. Like, it's patterns. And the ankle stuff works consistently, and so I want to keep that going. So he's just blocking, and then he just grabs me and throws me. Alright, well, that is very cool, but I think I need to chew on this a bit. So I'm gonna take off for tonight. Thanks for joining me, Vector Man. I will be back playing this way more this coming Saturday, because I'll have a lot more time and I'll be able to concentrate and really kind of chew on it. I'm gonna beat that dude. Anyway, have a good one. We'll see you this coming Saturday.